first time playing Rush Royale since the new update. Okay, we're going to be playing with Sharpshooter that just recently got nerfed. We're going to be talking about what we want to do with our gold and cores. Is Portal Mage worth it? Is Vampire worth it? We actually just got another sword. Should we level up sword instead? We're going to be taking on a couple of opponents, actually running pretty much a mirror matchup with our deck, except one's going to be running a level 13 Vampire. The other's going to be running a level 13 Portal Mage. So we're going to see him in action right off the bat here, and we're going to be finding out whether it's worth it to go for some of these cards or going for some of the cards that we already know are strong. So let's grab our coffee, grab our device, and head on down to Game by the Beach. Welcome back once again. Today, we're going to be jumping into a little bit different of a deck, okay? We're going to be trying out Sharpshooter, who just got reworked, nerfed a little bit. Maybe we'll look at the balancing changes just for a second to showcase what happened to Sharpshooter. But we're also going to be trying out Inquiz, who wasn't touched, but we want to see how it works in the new update. This is the first time I've played since the new update. Okay, we have not jumped into a game yet, but I just wanted to showcase this real quick because we have Enchanted Sword that we just got out of the shop. We did buy him, which means we have 4 out of 2, so we could potentially get him. We have him at 9 right now. I think with 4 out of 2, we could get him to 10 and 11. Let me know if that's true. I guess we could find out, but we also have some magic dust. So I kind of wanted to talk about our direction going forward since the update just happened. Typically, this is when people try and create a goal and go towards attaining that goal. So we're going to just exchange right here. I don't really care about using my cores. I feel like that's such a waste, but we got 1,000 dust. So let's do it right here, right now. We end up getting another frost. We now have 4 out of 2 frosts. Frosts at high levels just got nerfed as well. But let's hop over to our cards right quick. So let's see. Is there anything that I have at a 10? So 11. You need... So it's 1 out of 2 to get 11 to 12. So we definitely only need those 4 to get Sword to our level 11 card. However, this is where the conundrum comes in. Okay? We have a whole heck of a lot of magic cores. We've got 1,400 cores, which is more than any other core. So magic or Portal Mage just got talents, as you can see. Are there any other cards that we would want to use those cores for? Realistically, I don't think I'm focusing on my Demon Hunter anytime soon, but we could get our Demon Hunter to level 11. I don't think we're going to focus on our Meteor, but we could almost get our Meteor to level 11, which not really going to focus on, I don't think. We've already maxed out our Cold Mage and our Cauldron to max talents. Bruiser, we're not going to get. That's an event legendary, right? So we're not going to get Bruisers anytime soon. I don't even know if we are, but that's not going to happen. We could use some cores to get our sword to 11, which I feel like is probably the most logical thing to do. But let me know in the comments if you think I should try and get my Portal Mage to max, first of all, and then also max out the talents, which would then pretty much wipe out all of the cores I have for Magic Council. I just want your opinion. I want your thoughts on the matter. Should I use my cores to get my sword to level 11, or should I use my cores on Magic, on the Portal Mage, or is there any other card I should try and hold out for? Stasis, I don't see as being great for talents. These two, no way they're going to be good for talents. Portal Keeper could be gnarly with talents. Who knows when that's going to happen? And the only one, truthfully, the only one that I would try and hold out for would be Thunderer. To where Thunderer has always been one of my favorite cards. And if I could max out the talents, when it gets talents, could it be worthwhile? I don't really know. Probably the most logical thing would be to try and get our sword to 11. But then again, that's probably where he'll sit. We're probably not going to get our sword to 13 anytime soon, 15 anytime soon. And Another train of thought would be using our sword for damage rather than support, where I think it really thrives there. But this is what we're going to be rocking with. Okay, we've got sword, we've got Inquiz, we've got Scrapper, we've got, you know what? We don't need Scrapper. Let's put Harlequin in there instead. We also are going to be rocking with, since Sharpshooter is also technogenic, Society, when killing a boss, technogenic removes negative effects, gains temporary power. We're looking at too many things. I apologize, we're jumping all over the place. But then the only thing I wanted to show with Sharpshooter was this. So stunning shot is now decreased from 6-7 to 4 seconds, and the visual effect has been simplified. Okay, so let's jump into a game here and see how Sharpshooter works in today's update, and then we can think a little bit more about what we want to do with our sword. In we go, and we're actually going up against a, ooh, is this guy on a double tile? Please be on a double tile. Oh, so close. We're actually going up against a talented vampire. Super, super cool. So he's got blood saturation, unbearable thirst, and blood bond. The armor of a bitten monster increased it by 10%. Another 10% for the empowered unit, but cannot be decreased by more than 30%. I don't think any of those are necessarily toxic, right? Pretty good equipment as well. We're going to try really hard to get an Inquiz on that tile. But only time will tell. We're going to try our best, but you never really know. Absolutely love the idea of that deck that this guy's playing. I really want to show you guys. So something hit my Inquiz because my shield just went away. It sounded like bats. I didn't see it. But I really want to showcase the new talents, okay? If you guys aren't aware, so my vampire, it's obviously Dark Domain, Dark Domain faction. We recently enough maxed out our cultist for talents, which I'm still really excited about, but it's Dark Domain also. So I don't have many cores, which you probably saw in the beginning if you want to go back and look. I think we have like 200 Dark Domain cores. So I'm not going to be able to max out my vampire. We could probably max out our Portal Mage. I'm kind of waiting to see if it's actually good or not. Can I do this and this? Can I do this? Whoo! There we go. So we're gonna go right off the bat. We're doing a whole heck of a lot of Dryads. And look at this. Everybody always talks about how I never use the Dryad talent. Boom! It only got me one. Boom! It got me two more. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna go here, here, here. Spam out some more. We got some more Dryads. I'm gonna level up my Dryad again. It's like super, super important to try and get our Inquiz as leveled up as possible, and without Scrapper, it's very difficult to do so. So we're just gonna keep on spamming out here, and then we're gonna do another Dryad talent. We've got 1,000,000 Dryads, so realistically, we should have a pretty good chance of getting some more. Only one? Only one? There's another one. Okay, let's just do this. Spam out some more. Could we be using some of these Harlequins for sword? Absolutely. Would it help if our sword was leveled up? Absolutely. But I'm really curious. Okay, and I'm kind of torn, to be honest. I don't really stream anymore, so a lot of these things I liked to work out together with you guys, in terms of what to level up, what's good, what's bad, where are we going, what's our direction, and we don't really have that anymore, so it's kind of fun to see what your guys' thoughts are. Let's do another level up. Boom. 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 We can do this. Let's try and get rid of some of these. So we maxed out our Dryad already. That's hilarious. 30 seconds, we can hit our J. If I had to guess, I would say that it's probably worthwhile to get our sword to 11. Maybe we can try and do the math. Maybe we'll even do it in today's video. How many cores would it take to get to a max Portal Mage? I'm pretty sure I could get there. I'm pretty sure I could get there with gold that we have. We have 400k gold. I think we could probably get there in terms of gold. I think we could probably get there in terms of cores, but then it would be a matter of, do we still have enough cores to also get our sword up one time? Maybe we'll do that at the end of this first game before we jump into game numero dos. But fellas, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video. If you guys want to help support the channel and the best possible way to progress your account in Rush Royale, make sure you guys are going through my games, link is in the description, and use code BEACH. You will get a 10% discount on the premium pass. And remember, those premium passes and Hero Tavern passes and stuff like that, when the event comes out for the new legendary, that's going to be the only way, I believe, that you're going to be able to get the new legendary. So if you guys are interested in getting that new legendary, go check it out. Go to my games. Go get the premium pass or whatever. It's going to be Hero Tavern pass, whatever. And go check it out, okay? And the other possible way, guys, I do post on TikTok. If you guys have not yet gone and checked out my TikTok, go on over. We post highlights over there on some of my YouTube videos, as well as just good moments, funny moments. I think you'll really enjoy it. Go show it some love, and I really, really appreciate anyone that takes the time to do that. But 3 seconds, we're going to hit our J to try and take out this tribunal as fast as possible. Maybe we'll even stun our boy over here. We did stun it. Didn't really matter in the end. We were way more focused on leveling this guy up. I don't see how we're going to get him to a 7. I think 6 is probably going to cap us out. But now I can kind of just focus on swords and try and fill our board with... I guess I'll do this and this. Fill our board with sharpshooters. Sharpshooters. Okay. This is still the age-old matchup of Knight Statue versus Sword. It's a super interesting one. Yeah, he's obviously going Knight of Light. He's got Barrier over there. Kind of interesting. 12 seconds. I probably shouldn't have spammed right there, but what are you going to do? Let's wait until that one Inquis is gone, and then we'll merge those two rank 2s. Oh, he spammed before Assassin? Worked out, I guess. I don't really know what I'm spamming for, to be honest. I was gonna try and empty my board to do that, but then I just decided not to, apparently. I guess we can just do this. Why don't we do like this? Another rank 3, I mean, what the heck? 22 seconds. I think I can hit my J here and still get back to it at a reasonable time. I'm gonna go here. That got him to 4. We got a couple of Inquises now. That's kind of nice. Dark Priest coming in, so he can cleanse. I can't. So it's actually going to be pretty troublesome if it ends up hitting some of my sharpshooters. That guy there is fine. I'm just going to level him up. Lucked out pretty good there. Dark Priest doesn't really matter. If that was like Bedlam or something, that would have been a GG right there. And remember, as we still haven't really gotten to our 20 stacks that we're looking for out of our Inquis. So I think we're in an okay spot right now. I'm just going to do that to get rid of the Dark Priest. Just going to merge these. Hit our J right there. Let's do that because we're going to have to wait to get rid of all those anyway. Let's get this guy up. Another Inquis there. Good little absorb right there. I'm going to get my sharpshooter up one time. We've got Warlock as well as King Pudding. I'm just going to go there and there. Didn't hit what we wanted. That's okay. 9 seconds. I think we go J at the end here. Try and work back a little bit. And this is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough. We got to take out Warlock quickly. Let's try and get all those absorbed. Yeah, there we go. So now we're protected. I'll merge that. I'm going to leave my board empty because we've got the shield up currently. We did take a hit, but we had our shield up, so it doesn't matter. And I think that'll be a GG. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, it hit his Inquis. Yeah, that's going to be a GG. Hit him with a good game. GG's all the way around. I think I got to focus a little bit more on our sword stacks before we start focusing on sharpshooters. So maybe we can try a little bit. We are going to jump into a second game. What was I going to do? I was going to look at something. Oh, let's try and do the math on the cores. Let's try to do the math on the cores real quick. I know this video is a little bit hectic, but you know what? After the update, that's kind of what we need to do, right? We need to poke around and do the math and do all this stuff. So let's see. If we were going to do Portal Mage, it's 48,000 to get him to 48,000 to get him to 13. Probably another 50,000 or so, another 50,000. So that'll be 13, 14, and 15. So it's going to take like 150,000, 200,000 at max to get him to 15. We have that. Okay, for the talents, first one's 100. Isn't it like 100 and then 150, then like 200 and probably 250 or 300 or something like that? So that's like 150, let's say 300, let's say 600 maximum to get our Portal Mage to max talents. So I think that's actually not bad, right? And for our sword, yeah, so we only need, okay, so, well, this is a legendary, so maybe it's a little bit different. This is 300. This is 300 to get that guy up, huh? And it's only 150 to get that guy, or it's only 100 there. There's no way it jumps from 100 to 300. Is that true? If it's like 100 and then 300 and then 500 and then like 800, there's no way that's true. I know one's an epic, one's a legendary, right? So they're different. Here. Let's, is there any epics that I have that I could get that are like midway on talents? Epics midway on talents. Epics midway on talents. No, all the talents are maxed and it doesn't show price on max talents. That's going to be 300 as well. Well, what's like, what do I have at 11? Oh, this one's at 13. What's the next one? 5. So this one's, the last one's 500. All right. I think no matter what, we have enough to get to max Portal Mage and one more talent on our, and a level 11 talent on our sword. But then we're down and out. I mean, there's no way. I mean, we could also, I don't know, we could think about that. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say, and maybe next video we'll be maxing out our Portal Mage depending on what you guys say. But let's jump into game number 2 here, showing off this deck one more time. Back in once again, and it's a beautiful thing to behold, fellas. First game we went up against Vampire with talents. Second game we're going up against Portal Mage with talents. I think Vampire had 13 talents. This one only has 11 talents. Still pretty cool. I need to see Portal Mage in action in order to determine whether it's worth it or not. All right, so we've got an Inquis over there already. Let's do, I'm going to try and go the other direction. He doesn't have sword or anything. I'm going to go the other direction and use all of my Harlequins on sword. Okay? That's what we're going to do. I'm going to do this. We've got a sword, so the 100% that hits that. Okay. 100% that hits that. Okay. 100% that hits that, but now we've got a rank 3 sharpshooter that's not going away anytime soon. We can do this. We can get our Dryad to, or our guy to 3 here. I'm just going to merge these out. Yeah, we need another Dryad in order to try and get rid of these Dryads. I think this is already working out better. It's just that, are we going to get our Inquis to 6? Only time will tell. But that's giving us a 5 absorb right off the bat. That's pretty extraordinary. And we've got a rank 3 down here. So if we could actually... So let's see. I got to do... Okay. That doesn't really matter. We can keep being patient. Gorgon's coming in next. That's fine. He's actually going red Inquis as well. I think we still go... Oh, I'm going Dryad. We're going to go here and here and here. Okay. I'm actually going to do this because we need... It's only going to hit 2 units. So we need to have it so that we only have 2 units that can be hit. So I'm going to just do this. Boom. Unfortunately, we don't have... Ooh, that... that shaman, baby. Level 20 trainer. Pretty good equipment. I guess I'll do this because I don't really have a whole great another play. Now we're at 5 and 2, but now we need to find another sharpshooter. Or sorry, another sword. I think genuinely we're going here and here. That's fine. Let's be nice and patient, and we can kind of spam and get more Inquises on our board to absorb, more swords on our board to combine out. We've got... I might as well do that. And you know what? Let's do that one more time. Because eventually, we're going to get rid of both of those guys. And then when we merge out this, which will actually give us more than 2, that'll get this guy to either... it'll get us to either 7 or 8, right? I think 7. Which will be pretty nice. So, patience. Patience, waiting game. You know what? I would say more than 50% of me wants this guy to beat me with his level 11 portal mage. Because then I'm going to be like, dude, portal mage is legit. Let's level him up. I want to have excitement about my goal of getting portal mage. I don't want to max out my portal mage, use 1,000 cores that are like nearly impossible to attain, and then never put it in a deck. What the heck is the purpose of that, right? I only want to level up a card that would be worthwhile leveling up. And I don't know. I need to hear it from you guys. Okay. Absorb those. We're going to go right there. Boom. What? That guy was a... Ascended sword, and it only gave me... That was lame. It only gave me 1? Why would that matter then, that it's ascended? That was weird. I thought at least it made it double, right? What does it do? 20% chance of appearing on the field. After merging, this sword applies its color to 3 additional targets. I only had 2 units on my board. I wanted it to double up. But it didn't. Alright, whatever. We're at 7. Let's try and get our guy to 10. As soon as we go to 10, we can kind of adjust our methodology here. 40 seconds. We're going to wait until that guy gets absorbed. It's every what? Every 30 seconds, I think? Yeah, every 30 seconds we get an Inquis absorbed. So we will be able to... Oh, perfect. All right, so let's do this. Again, we've only got 2 units. That's freaking lame, dude. Lame. It doesn't do that, huh? So it's only benefiting you if you have more units on your board? That stinks. Sharpshooter. I'm going to merge out that sharpshooter when I get a chance. Dryad. Guess we'll do that. Merge. Okay. So we'll go... why don't we just do this? We'll wait some more to absorb all these guys. We're already at 19 absorbs. We're going back to being patient. I don't care about the blue ascended swords anymore, I suppose. It doesn't matter. It might be worthwhile at this point to merge just straight up blues with blues, maybe. Okay, so we'll have... With 10 seconds to spare before Warlock, we're going to be able to merge a couple of times. I know sword as a damage dealer is pretty solid. I wonder at 11 if it's worth it, though. Like, where does it fall on, like, the hierarchy? Like, does a level 11 damage sword compare to a max Inquis? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Okay, so let's do that. All right, that was a double. And then we should be able to do that, and that'll give us... Okay. Beautiful! Now we'll go Dryads. Warlock. Okay. Boom. 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 Let's level up our Dryads. Boom. Okay, we can do this and this. This is a beautiful sight to behold. I love how we're playing this. Dryad. Okay. Yeah, let's wait for that. That's fine. We're going to go here. We're going to go here and here. Still got some mana. Okay. I'll just merge those out because they don't matter. I should have merged it the other way. I can hit my J here. We're going to do that. A couple of units are going to get absorbed in a second, which will make it so we can spam some more. Let's just merge this guy off of a tile. Dryads. And I think this will get us to 6, right? Okay. So we made it to 6 anyway. We can start focusing our Harlequins on Inquiz absorbs, which I think is probably better. 28 to go through. Let's hit our J. Take this guy out mighty quick. Let's just merge that guy out. Inquiz right there is fine. We'll do this. If we have a couple of sharpshooters on nice tiles, might as well level those up as well. They're gonna help with a little bit of the damage, a little bit of the stun. Anytime we get swords now, I'm pretty much just gonna merge out. Let's wait until we get one absorb here. And then I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. And I'll do that as well. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to absorb some stuff before we get to Tribunal. But we should be able to take this stuff out before him. Which means that Sharpshooter is going to be able to trigger. I think we might be able to get one absorb in here. Absorb, 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 absorb. Okay, we did take a hit, but not really the end of the world. Just level up Sharpshooter on a tile. We're going to do another one. This guy's on a tile, too. Might as well level him up. I could have, like, tried to spam a sword his way, and then if he got hit by a Warlock on the Inquiz, it would have been really tough for him. Haven't really noticed a massive difference in terms of Portal Mage, right? Did he do anything there? Let me try and pay attention a little bit more to what Portal Mage is doing. And I'm also going to pay attention to spamming swords. Because I think that we could be pretty annoying with sword spam here. I'm going to just go here. It's funny that I'm now looking for red swords and all I'm finding is blue swords. Let's get one more unit on our board. He's having a tough time. We did hit his shield off. He's now at 10. I think I can hit my J at the end of this wave because we don't really care about King Pudding in terms of taking it out right away. 22 versus 55. We should be well in the lead here. But we get hit by a King Pudding. It's pretty tough. I'm going to merge this out. Oh, didn't matter. Warlock. And he ended up disconnecting. Hit him with a good game. This guy's almost at 3 crit as well. I think we did get hit by King Pudding. But our shield was up, so I don't think King Pudding stuck. I think we only got hit by 1. Pretty good game right there. Almost 3,000 crit. Max Inquiz. We ended up taking out, so maybe he just doesn't have the cores for Magic Council, but we ended up taking out a level 13 Vampire as well as a level 13 Portal Mage. They were using both essentially the same decks. We were essentially playing the same decks. I've got a leg up on card levels for my Knight statue, and I think the last guy I did too, even though he was running Knight of Light. But my support card was Sharpshooter. That just got nerfed. His support cards were Vampire and Portal Mage. And I think we had a pretty easy time of it. Okay? So I don't know what that tells me. I didn't notice Vampire really doing a whole lot. He had a little bit of a toxic talent that I merged out a couple of times. Didn't notice anything happening. Portal Mage, Might have noticed a couple of times where he sent monsters to my board. We were in the lead the entirety of the game. Didn't really matter. He got bombarded by bosses again to where Portal Mage didn't really help him out there. If it was Max, would it have made a difference? That's the story of the video, right? Are these cards worth it? Where should my direction be in using my 400,000 gold and my 1,500 cores? Let me know what you think. But fellas, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out my games. Go check out my TikTok, and I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.